know if you can hear it, but it's raining.
Raise your voice to the sky, sing if you're free. Underneath the mighty trees is where we long to be. In the whisper of leaves, in the rustle of the breeze, we find our soul released out in the wild, wild free.
Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday, April the 22nd. I'm out here again. A little late getting out here, but I was down here yesterday cutting the field, and Jared and I was talking before I left, and he was reminding me when he killed his second bird, he just come out in the backyard, no intentions to hunting, and threw out a call, heard one gobble back up in this general area. Told Louisa, I think I'm gonna go hunting. She told him go ahead. He just went and grabbed a shotgun and some shells, and I don't even know, he was in his blind, so I don't even know if he had any camo on. And within about 15-20 minutes he had his bird. So I got up a little late and got things together. I had to charge all these batteries and stuff last night, get everything together, hop in the truck and get down here. And of course it's about a little after 8. I haven't put out a call yet. I got the decoys set out, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and get started, and we'll see what today brings. It's supposed to be warmer today than what it was yesterday. There is a chance of showers around 11, but wasn't that big of a chance, so we'll see what goes on. So stay with us. I don't know if you can see or not, but I've got the decoys just a little bit closer. They're about 30 to 35 yards out. Just thought I would change things up a little bit. So just going to give it a try. Throw out a call or two, and I think that's all I'll do for right now. Give it about 30 minutes or so. From what I've seen from some posts and some recent YouTube videos from some guys I know, we'll hear them on the roost, and when they hit the ground they shut up. So right now they're with hens, and as someone told me that probably later in the season, when they're actively looking for hens, because the other hens have been bred and they're nesting, might be a better chance. But hey, 5 weeks of hunting, what are you going to do? Don't have to go to work. Retired now. Got the grass cut. Bills are paid. What else are you going to do? Get out and hunt. don't know if you guys can hear it or not, but it was windy yesterday. But it seems like it's a lot windier today than what it was yesterday. Especially in this part of the holler. Yesterday when I heard the wind, it sounded like it was up on top or whatever. Now it seems like it's down in here. Haven't heard anything other than these birds. Walking in, I did see my limit of squirrels walking in. And they're so used to, they haven't been hunted here. Nobody squirrel hunts like they used to. You know, people who started their hunting, squirrel hunting, when bow hunting became so popular, they gave it up. They may go out the weekend or when squirrel season first opens up, but as soon as bow season opens up, the shotguns go away, they're bow hunting. And I kind of miss those days, just walking in the woods, carrying back when I started was a single shot shotgun. And of course squirrel season opened in mid-October roughly, so you had the different colored leaves. You know, you could spot hickory trees real easy, and you know, it'd be a frosty morning and you get out of the truck and just start walking up the holler or out the ridges, out some old logging road, and you'd see them limbs bounce. And I kind of miss those days. Now, you know, it comes in, I can't remember, early September. And I know a lot of the old timers I've talked to, and yes, I'm 65 years old, so I guess I'm an old timer, but old timers to me, back when I was 10 years younger, 15 years younger, when they started opening it up in September, a lot of the old timers said, "Oh, they got warbles. I'm not going hunting, not until after the first frost." So people want to know why there's not a lot of squirrel hunters anymore. They've ruined seasons by bringing them in earlier and earlier. Turkey season? No, they didn't bring it in earlier in the spring. They gave you another week at the end. So, you know, a lot of turkey hunters have wished for end of March, middle March, end of March, first weekend in April for spring gobbler season. But no, it's the third week in April, and we get 5 weeks. We used to get 4 weeks, now we get 5 weeks, but they've tacked on that extra week at the end instead of beginning. So when some people start talking about why is there less and less hunters, well, the things they've been doing. I'm just wondering how this 2-buck limit has affected the hunters. And we know there's been a decline in younger hunters, but how many older hunters, not due to age and handicap, anything like that, how many older hunters, because, you know, going to a 2-buck limit, bringing the season in at the end of September, have just gave up. They like the things the way they were. There's no need to change. Especially when you don't have a declining, and I hate to say this because I'm flipping, if you don't have a declining deer population, why reduce the buck limit? All you're doing is reducing the buck limit to appease the trophy hunters. that all they care about, they don't care about hunting. All they care about is hunting a trophy and getting a trophy. That's it. The enjoyment of being out in the woods, looking at what God has provided, His beauty in the mountains. And I know I'm getting on a rant. It's just, there's no activity going on right now. I can see out here real good ahead of me. I don't hear nothing other than the birds singing. So I spill my guts a little bit. Maybe I should just do what on YouTube they call, it's a vlog, a video log, and talk about these things like this. But I enjoy being in the woods. I enjoy hunting. And if I'm not hunting, I just like to be in the woods. Just looking at things, looking for sign. No, I don't do a lot of videoing of me going out and walking in the woods. Because it's just walking in the woods, me talking like I'm doing right now. And you guys probably don't want to hear that. You're probably not even listening to this. But this is for my future generations, my grandkids. And I do have an announcement. My oldest granddaughter is expecting her first. So I'm going to be a great grandpa. And I'm tickled to death. But I don't feel like I'm old enough to be a great grandpa yet. So hopefully my grandchildren will enjoy these videos. My great-grandchildren will enjoy these videos to see how I live my life and what I liked and the things that upset me. So, enough rambling. I'm going to sit here. It's after 9 o'clock now. About 15 after. I may throw out another call or two and just see what happens. Well, it's about 10:30. And the one thing about hunting in the wind that you got to be very careful of. Just a few minutes ago, up that way, it was either a limb snap from the top of a tree and fall to the ground, or it was a tree fall. I can't see up there, too much greenery now, but it wasn't too far away because I could hear it. But still haven't heard nothing. I threw out a call a little bit ago using a different striker. I think this might be a cherry striker, but it has a whole lot different sound. Has a whole lot different sound, I think, to me, than my favorite one, which is the deer antler with, I think it's cherry, but and maybe it's just my technique, I don't know. Right there kind of sounded the same, but that's the reason why I carry different strikers, different pot calls, because each one has its own unique sound. It's just like the mouth calls. You got a raspy, and then you got another kind. I don't know them all, but I've even used my box call once, and nothing. I don't even hear any hens. But again, I got wind to deal with. Did have a squirrel out here. Got several pictures of him and some video, because even though this is YouTube and we're videoing, got a Nikon 1 J1 with a 10 to 30 millimeter lens, and I took some pictures of that squirrel. He was right out here. This woods here has got some hickory and a lot of beech, and he was up here eating and everything. So I got some video of him, but I also took some still pictures. And it's just another piece of gear I bring. I've got the Canon R800, the DJI, got that with me, and my cell phone. I do have another lens coming for this camera, because this is a mirrorless camera, and I've got a 30 by 110 millimeter lens. There's that squirrel again. He's over on that dead stump. But it's a variable zoom lens, and takes good photos, and it does shoot video. It just doesn't have a flip out screen or anything like that. But just been a quiet morning, listening to the dogs bark every now and then, and squirrels barking. There's that squirrel again. He's on that stump. I don't know what he's looking for. He's staying right in here. But I've seen him over on the hillside running around. The woods is full of them. But just thought I'd give you a report. Like I said, it's almost 10:30, and I know it doesn't look like I have my neck gaiter face mask, but it's up here. Kind of gets tight around the throat, and of course it plays havoc with the beard. So it's up there. All I gotta do is grab it here on the sides, pull down if I see a bird, because from where I'm sitting I should see them a good 70 to, well, from where I'm at I can see out probably 80 to 100, 120 yards, even down that way. Of course, I don't have the window open. I'm just looking through the 270-degree blind. Just waiting for some action. I know you guys probably get bored because you'll see the video pop up, you got to watch it, you see the decoys out there, you hear me talking about I'm in here this morning. Then there's the rest of this video. You might see some squirrels or some deer. Then you got these with me talking. But I have things to say. Maybe you don't want to hear them, but somebody might want to hear them. Somebody might be interested in videoing their hunting, wondering, what's Jody using? Well, this right here, DJI Osmo Action 4. I've got the 3, and this is the 4. And I'm here to tell you, don't buy a GoPro. These cameras here are great. It's got a view screen on the front so I can see me talking to the camera, or it's got the view screen on the back. And it does operate in extreme cold temperatures 100% better than GoPro. The GoPro just come out with their 3 new cameras, Mission Pro and Mission Pro. I can't remember if it's SLR. I can't remember what to call it. But that one actually has, like this camera, an opening like that, so you can attach a lens to it. Just a gimmick. And I can't remember what they call those mounts. You have to have an adapter if you're going to use like that lens or a Canon lens. There's an adapter you have to buy to use those lenses. And no, it's not like one of these SLR cameras, mirrorless cameras. Everything has to be manual focus, manual zoom, all that. The camera doesn't do it. Just a gimmick to get you to buy that camera. If they haven't improved their battery life, I mean, yes, I don't have the newest GoPros. I have 2 GoPro Hero 7 Blacks and a Hero 8 Black. Jared has a Hero 8 Black. And if you're in 30, 20 degree temperatures like us when we're deer hunting at camp, it takes us an hour from the truck to the top of the mountain. Camera's fully charged when we come out of the camper. That walk in that 20 degree weather or temperatures, by the time we get to the top, when I pull out the GoPro to set it up and say, hey, we're out here hunting this morning, I might get 30 seconds and the battery's dead. So the DJI, you've seen my videos where I tested it at home. I wanted to believe their ad. -4 degrees, you can record up to almost 160 minutes of video. -4 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, when I done my test at home, it was in the low teens, snow, fully charged battery, put it on the tripod and left it out there and record. And it recorded for almost 100 minutes, I shut it off. It still had about 17% battery life. So DJI has made a believer out of me, and when it comes to the action cameras, that's what I'll buy. Jared has the Osmo Action 3. That was the first one I bought for me, and then I got him one for Christmas. Then I bought the DJI Action 4 when they came out with the Action 6, I think, because they put this one on sale. So I still have my GoPros, but I keep them in a controlled environment in the house, a top-down desk view. If I'm doing a review on something, that's what I use the GoPros for now. They'll be okay out like now. It's almost 60 degrees. And in the summer and early fall bow season. But late fall, getting into winter, no, forget it. They're not going to last. Then the one thing you have to worry about with a GoPro in the summer is it overheating. So far I have not had any problems at all with the DJI Osmo Action cameras. Good audio, good video quality, and I haven't even tapped into a lot of the features it has. But that's enough of my promotion of the DJI Osmo Action cameras. It's just that, some people want to know, what are you using? Well, like I said, I got the DJI here. Up here, I have the Canon R800 Tacticam Solo Extreme 1 mounted to my shotgun. I have another one of those. I've wanted to mount it to my rifle, but I just haven't done it. Because, one, I got to get another clamp like I use on the shotgun. The shotgun has this squeeze clamp around the barrel. But, like I said, kind of a dull morning. Not a peep. I mean, I don't even hear them off in the distance gobbling. And I think it's because they're with all the hens. And when those hens get bred and they start nesting, then the toms are going to be gobbling, trying to attract a hen. Because I think Newman Brown told me this, and I've heard other people talk about it. The hens go to the gobblers. Bringing a gobbler into your turkey call and your decoys is kind of against its nature. You're trying to fool him and get him enticed enough to come in. But generally, in real life, in nature, from what I've been told, is the hens will go to them. And when they get the hens with them, they don't gobble. But when, like I said, the breeding activities coming to a close or whatever, the hens that they've been with are nesting, they'll start sounding off. They're looking for a hen. And when you call back, they'll start coming, but they expect that hen to come to them. That's my 101 for turkey hunting. And I'm no professional turkey hunter, by no means. 30-some years, and I killed my first one in 2017. Then last year, 2025, me and Jared doubled. And that was in May. That's the reason why I said right now it's kind of, it's opening week. Everybody wants to get out, but probably a little bit too early. And right now, like I said, it's 10:30, starting to get on to 11 o'clock. and it's starting to rain. It was supposed to rain about 11. They were saying thunderstorms. If it goes to thundering, I'm out of here. Just a little bit light. It's just light. It's not raining hard, but I can hear it hitting the blind. I'll stay out here in the blind. But if it goes to thundering, I'm out of here. And I hope the wind don't pick up. So I'm gonna get quiet. Maybe throw out a call since I've been doing all this talking, and see what happens. You stay with us. Haven't heard anything, just squirrels barking. Haven't even seen a deer today. Seen them squirrels. And all the birds are singing. But it's been an enjoyable day. I'm not going to complain. The squirrels have kept me entertained. Just no turkey action. Haven't heard a hen or hens. Haven't heard a gobble. So we'll wait it out a little bit longer, see what happens. People may knock against hunting from a blind during turkey season, but it's 12 o'clock. It's been on-off rain since about 11, and I'm dry. I'm still hunting. Don't have to worry about getting wet. Yeah, it does tie you to one spot. You're not walking the hollers, you're not walking the ridges, trying to locate them. But for 3 years now running trail cameras down here, we know this area has turkeys in it. It's just being here at the right time. And as I've said earlier in this video, that right now the gobblers are with the hens, and they're not going to come to a call. Now, when the hens are bred and they're going to nest and lay egg, whatever, then the gobbler's going to start searching for another hen. Then he may answer the call. And as I said earlier in the video, usually it's the hen going to the gobbler instead of the other way around. So the outcome today doesn't look good. But again, it's just the first week. There's 5 weeks of spring gobbler season. And last year, Jared and I had luck, like the 3rd week. Maybe even the 4th, I can't remember. I'd have to go back and look at the video, see what week it was that me and him doubled. And then about a week later, he got a second one. So just want to tell you, it's raining. I am protected by the blind, and of course I'm kind of draped back in some young tree saplings, so, and you know, got a lot of foliage already out. The beech is out, you know, it looks like some, I don't know if those are maple or poplar, but there's a lot of canopy now. And this area here is not well known for having a lot of oak in it. It's more beech. But I'll probably stay in here another half hour, 45 minutes maybe. I'm getting hungry, so I didn't bring no crackers with me. Usually I pack something for a lunch, but usually it's when I'm bow hunting and it's an all-day hunt. Something to snack on. So, just want to get a little update. Like I said, it's 5 after 12 now. Let's see what's going to happen. Okay, it's 1:45. It's starting to drizzle again. And I'm going to go ahead and pack it up. I'm already out of the blind. Grab my camera gear, tripod, and head back to the truck and head home. I'm hoping it does clear up because my grandson Colton's supposed to have a baseball game today, and I'm going to go to that. So I hope it doesn't get canceled. But it was a great day sitting in the woods. I mean, what else would you want to do? Maybe fish. Yeah, maybe fish. But being in the woods just cleanses the soul. That's all I can say about it. But appreciate you watching. Please like, comment, and share. I know I haven't been saying that a lot, but don't need to say it all the time. But we do appreciate everyone that watches. Sorry for all the rambling, but what are you gonna do? But as always, see you out here in the woods, in God's country.